Welcome back once again, and the name still remains Kwakudapa. Okay, so in today's tutorial, we're going to talk about if statements. So if statements are used to test for particular conditions and respond appropriately by combining them with comparison or logical operators. So in brief or in summary, if statement is a conditional statement that works based on a logic, and it is combined with comparisons or logical operators. So from our elementary school, we all know comparison operators such as less than, equal to, greater than, less than or equal to, not equal to. Then logical operators too, we have and, or, in. So these are just common ones. Then if you want to write multiple, or you want to evaluate multiple conditions, you can use Elif and else in combination with if statements as well. So we're going to talk about how we can use if statements in Python. So the first example that we talk about is we want to find, or we want to write a simple if statement. So let's assume that we have age, which is equal to, let's say, 15. So we declare a variable age, which is assigned the number or the age 15. So we are going to use if statement to evaluate the variable age. So if age is, let's say, greater than or equal to 18, what do you want us to do? We want to print eligible to vote. Okay, eligible to vote. So by this, all that we want Python to do is to evaluate what is stored inside the age variable, and if it's greater than or equal to 18, then print out eligible to vote. So let's run this and see. Right, we didn't get any response because the age that we provided is less than 18. That is why we didn't get any response. So to get a response, let me change this to, let's say, 20. Okay, so now we have a response because what is stored in age meets the condition here. All right, so let me briefly describe the function. So in Python, the condition. So in Python, to write an if statement, this is how you write it, followed by a colon, a semicolon. Then you leave a space, which is called indentation. If you don't leave a space here, you get error. So you need to leave a space here, which is called indentation, to be able to get the right results. And also, the whatever that you are evaluating from above should meet the condition here. So we are comparing age, that is what we declared above here, or whatever age is stored in the age variable above here. We are comparing it with the age provided here, and if that condition is met, then it prints out this. If it's not met, you don't get anything. All right, so to be able to evaluate multiple responses, or to be able to get multiple responses, then you need to combine Elif or else with if statement. So that's what we're going to talk about in our next example. All right. So we will declare age once again. So age is equal to, let's say, 12. Then we will, so let me just copy. No, I'll use it. Okay, yeah, let's use age. All right. So if statement, so if age is greater than or equal to 18, we want to print. So we will print eligible to vote, else, or if. So if age is less than 18, we print cannot vote. Then the last evaluation or condition that we will put is, let's say we are going to print, let's say, invalid. All right, so let's run this and see the output. So always remember to bring the semicolon here. Right, so the age that we declared in the age variable is 12. So if age is greater than or equal to 18, eligible to vote. So this condition was not met, and it skipped to the next condition, which is age is less than 18. So less than 18, the person cannot vote. So 12 is less than 18, so the person cannot vote. So age 22, so eligible to vote. So basically this is how we can use if, elif, and else condition in Python to evaluate statements. Okay. All right, so now we are going to look at another example using logical operators. So to do that, I will need to write if, then into brackets, let's say 5 or 6 is less than 4, or into brackets 9 is less than 5. Your semicolon, print out. So this is correct, else print out into brackets wrong. So let's see the output that we get. Right, so it's wrong because 6 is not less than 4 and 9 is not less than 5. So let me change this and see the output. Correct. So when you use or evaluates, or with or, one of the conditions must be true. So even though 6 is not less than 4, but 9 is greater than 5. So or will evaluate to see that at least one of the conditions is true before it provides the answer. So that's why we are getting correct. But assuming that we used and, So with and, both conditions must be true, else we will not get the right response. So you see I got wrong here. Even though 9 is greater than 5, 6 is greater than 4, but I got wrong as the output. Simply because whenever you use and, both conditions must be true. So the difference between and or is that when you use or, one of the conditions must be true, and when you use and, both conditions must be true. So and is a logical operator and or is also a logical operator. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next class or in the next lecture.